NIO was almost bankrupt last year, but with the support of the Chinese government and Baidu, the Chinese version of Google, its sales are skyrocketing. The hype is understandable. It is currently the only company which offers battery swapping. Due to the fact that battery prices are still high, a battery of an electric vehicle is the most expensive component. So, removing that cost from the purchase price of a vehicle can be enticing for any customer. And this is a legitimate point. By doing battery swapping, NIO also provides technology future-proof insurance because when renting a battery, customers can switch from older technology to newer technology, offering a battery with higher density, energy, and longer range for the same lease price. This is where we clash with the potential problems arising from the two previously listed points. What is a potential benefit for the customer is obviously a potential loss to the company, as it is a zero-sum game. Currently, the price of a battery swapping station is $308,000, pretty expensive. A battery swapping station costs that much. Even that is not the full price of the station. It requires 24-hour manning, so you have to pay someone to stand there and operate the station for you. And the price of real estate, roughly 43 square meters per station. Once the battery swapping station is installed, it promises to perform a battery swapping procedure in 3 minutes. But real-time field observations show us that by the time the operator gets the car in and out of the facility, the time is 7 to 8 minutes. And the footage of this is linked in the description. That is, if you're not waiting for a car in front of you. This video shows that for a second car, the time can be upwards of 10 minutes. NIO boasts about the fact that they can successfully swap 500,000 batteries. However, if we are to learn from the practice from the ultimate NIO competitor, Tesla, when Tesla had 50,000 cars on the street, waiting time could be just up to a few hours to get hooked up to a supercharger. And Tesla still has 16,103 superchargers, which are still not enough. NIO has roughly 51,000 cars, and we can see from the video that there is already waiting times as far as a few minutes for their battery swapping, which increases the battery swapping to 10 minutes or more. Looking at Tesla, in 10 minutes one can charge a V3 supercharger, a range of around 120 miles, and these times are valid for their current battery technology. Their new 4680 battery technology will charge probably twice as fast, available as soon as a few months from now. And as the vice president of NIO himself acknowledges, faster charging takes precedence before range. Speaking of new technology, NIO boasts that they'll have the solid-state battery on their new vehicle, the ET7 sedan, by 2022, which will also be retrofitted for their current models, just a year and some change by now. So again, looking from the point of speed charging, solid-state battery will provide you with a full charge much faster than today's batteries, at which point battery swapping stations will be morally old and downright obsolete. That will lead to NIO eating the cost for all the inventory space of batteries that they have available on hand in order to swap performance batteries, as well as the cost of the battery swapping stations themselves, which again are not cheap by far. This is why my opinion is this is the wrong business model, and this is why I believe although battery swapping is available for Model S Teslas and Model X's, Tesla diverted from it, and their new models are making the battery a structural component of the vehicle itself, which of course means that they're not looking to make the battery swapping an option. It seems to me the only good point about battery swapping as such is the leasing of a battery by the customer, which Tesla can provide as well, as Elon Musk himself acknowledges. Leasing of the battery in order to decrease the initial purchase price for the customer. The batteries can be leased, and Elon Musk confirmed this. In other words, NIO has a bad business plan, and not everything you see is worth the hype. NIO won't overrule Tesla either in China. Unless they change this business plan, it probably won't be long until you see that they're going bankrupt again. Probably realize that the battery swapping will make them hemorrhage money out of their pockets, and they'll have to change it. Anyways, thanks for watching. This is my first video on this channel. Took a lot of effort. I'm sorry if you don't like it. Subscribe and like. Thank you. Thank you. Goodbye. That's all my time for tonight.